We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Giants. Number 58 makes his big league debut right after this. Brandon Belt is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 9.
Now the pitch.
Belt.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Batting third, the right fielder, Monte.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards them.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Here it comes.
Duggar.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate, Jacob Hayward, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Ready with the 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike. Yastrzemski, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this will be fouled away. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Duggar on second, Hayward at first with no outs. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting 4th, the catcher, Buster.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buster Posey. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The shortstop, Brandon.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. An impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
He's set. The 0-1. Fouled away. Urena comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two and 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
That is it. The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now in the box, Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 9 homers, and 34 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
2 out with the man at first. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he's in year one of a new 3-year deal. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, Donovan Solano. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Solano is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Kevin Gossman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. One 0 count. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches, and get these guys out in a hurry.
And it's fouled away. The 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down on the first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Matty, I got to be honest, I want to head down to the dugout right now because I think this guy has to seriously consider retirement. Hitting a grand slam as your first big league knock, it doesn't get any better than that.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Full count.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Brandon Crawford would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We've played 2. It's the Giants 5 and the Marlins nothing. At the plate, Garrett Cooper, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 62, Jose Urena.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And in to hit next, the pitcher, Jose Urena. Now here's the pitch.
That's out.
One out, nobody on. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Hayward comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, John Birdie.
In now, John Birdie. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 down now. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping in, Donovan Solano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. Now the Marlins skipper's up. Out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Lined into right, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He pops him up. Toward the left side of the infield. Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is digging in for his second at bat. Corey Dickerson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Chopped down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Monte Harrison.
Striding in once again, Monte Harrison. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. No runs, just one hit and one error so far for the Marlins. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Liner pulled in by Longoria down at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Steven Duggar.
Steven Duggar.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Dickerson. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. And he hits it hard to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Here's Buster Posey now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that,
high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
Now batting, third
From the
base,
stretch.
Evans.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, although the wind's blowing in right here, these guys are staying on the attack and driving balls out.
You know, one of the things, D-Row, it's psychologically, it always feels better if you're a pitcher to go ahead and attack the zone with the wind blowing in. If you can keep the ball in the big part of the ballpark, you feel like you have a fighting chance, even with the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Go to the needed order, make them put the ball in play.
And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Miami.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infield.
One strike.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out.
Up next to the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Duggar coming in. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit in the air down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit. Villar isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Fouled off. Diaz, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the left fielder, and they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
The center fielder, number 5.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already across the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Adam Conley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. This is pulled into right. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first down. Ready for another shot now, Steven Duggar. He was a ground out victim last time up, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Jacob Hayward. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly while the throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock.
And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. A tag for 1. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher, number 28.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. He'll get it into second. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. The tag. And he's out going for third. That'll end the. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. In the air now out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Giants on top, 14-2. Sterling Sharp gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
No one out with a runner at second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hopped up. Cooper has a play. 1 away.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Standing in, Brandon Belt. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Harrison is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Kevin Gossman. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Trevor Cahill. He's out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone. For a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Hayward is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Jesus Aguilar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24.
And he fouls this one off.
Aguilar.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Jimmy Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 93. Garcia.
Line drive to left. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
The batter, the left fielder, Jacob.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out.
The catcher, number 28. Buster Posey.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the pitch.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul pop behind the plate. Alfaro waits on it. 2 gone. Now batting, Brandon Crawford comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. Hit hard to short. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. And he is out on the tag.
Leading off for Miami, the center fielder.
Garcia will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So now to the plate, John Birdie, as he'll take a look at ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hayward is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Popped him up. Solano calls for it. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins.
Up next for Miami, Monte Harrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. Two 2-0 now. Two and one.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Donovan Solano. He got under one and popped out his last time up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? And this ball's right past him at first base. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Yeah. Mauricio Dubon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. High and deep to right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Duggar blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Into the box, Jacob Hayward in the air out to straightaway left. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Hayward takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Dickerson is there, makes the catch, and the side is... Sam Coonrod comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's stick out.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Miguel Rojas is on deck. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hayward will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Brian Anderson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hayward is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw into second. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 19-2 in tonight's game. San Francisco brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Kevin Gausman earns his 8th victory of the season. Jose Arena couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB the Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and